Show. Hey. It's the Bball Show.
Hey, hlala unqebele kuthola nesiphuzo ukhahlela icathulo lemaqala lenqubo.
Fresh sneaks, fresh tees, slam dunk winning. Seed here first, you got courtside tickets on the Bball Show.
Wabaziyawa la namake ngaphethe skill neyiphala la.
We got news, views, and all the street facts. Pass the ball and I'ma pass it right back on the Bball Show. Yeah. It's the Bball Show.
Hayi ke makunjalo-ke makuthi ubhekele show njengamanje kusho ukuthi umgqibelo 1:30 iBall Show iqalileke. Mina igama lami kuzesuliwe ngokahadebeka ngihambi-ke ngedwa. I'm with my boys
Slim right here every Saturday 1:30 on the Bball Show. So make sure you sit right there because today we got some power action for you right here on the Bball Show. We're even talking money bills, baby.
You know this. Kuleli viki sizabe si-interview ake i-spokesperson se-Lotto Sershan Naidoo ozosinikeza nje izinhloko ezimbalwa ukuthi i-sponsorship semidlalo sime kanjani noma i-National Lottery yona iyayenze ini ukuthi inikeze ama-sponsorships kubantu. Kanti-ke futhi kwi-learning the game section yethu sizobheka ukuthi yimaphi ama-moves azobe ekhona kuleli viki. Kanti futhi-ke singakhohlwa ukuthi sizobe sibheka abanye abala eMzansi Afrika ukuthi benzani ukuthi bathuthukise izinga le-basketball khona la eMzansi Afrika. Kanti-ke futhi i-player profile yethu yeviki izobe ikhona sibheke abadlali abasafufusa abakhona la eMzansi Africa with basketball.
Our main ingredient for today is Sershan from the National Lottery, who will tell you how you can apply for funding right here in studio. It's local, it's nice, it's funky, it's fresh, it's all that and more in a bag of chips. Here is your local gang. In the second semi-final, the Rhinos from Ramburg in red took on Momentum in blue for a place in the finals of the 2012 CBL Spring Tournament. The Rhinos started the quarter with a huge three from number 4 Godfrey Chakarangi, sending a clear message to the opposition. Momentum looked like their minds were still in the locker with many turnovers and struggled to get to the basket. Chakarangi hit yet another three-pointer to create a 10-point gap between the two sides. Score at the end of the first, 15 to the Rhinos and 5 to Momentum. The three-point machine of Chakarangi hit another three-pointer early in the second quarter and left the Momentum defense stunned one more time. Rodney Ngenga of the Rhinos got to work defensively, blocking shots and destabilizing the Momentum defense, who only managed to score 5 points in this quarter. At the end of the second, 20 to the Rhinos and 10 to Momentum. Momentum managed to get a dunk in the early minutes of the third quarter, but the replies from the Rhinos did not take that long when Rodney Ngenga, aka Simbo, twice got to the rim with 2 power layups. The game tempo had now picked up as Momentum did not want to back down and scored 16 points in this quarter. Pushing the ball in transition to get easy layup was the Rhinos' strategy. The Rhinos were now in a comfortable position entering the final quarter with an 8-point lead. Score at the end of the third, 34 to the Rhinos and 26 to Momentum. Despite the last-minute fight for Momentum, the Rhinos were already in a winning spree and it would take a miracle to stop them from winning. Rodney Ngenga took control of his team and ran the floor both in offense and defense to give his team a well-deserved place in the final. final score, Rhinos 51 to Momentum's 32. UJ reunites once again, led by its guards Lucky Luete as well as Alfred Mbulelo to send Phoenix back to the ashes. However, Phoenix didn't make it that easy. They gave the orange team a run for their money. Fast game as the Phoenix knew what to expect from the UJ alumni side. Phoenix stood up and maintained the alumni on their toes in the first 5 minutes of the game, playing a box-out defense and using a fast break to make their baskets. UJ guard Mbulelo managed to bring his team to the lead with power layups at the end of the quarter. Score at the end of the quarter, UJ alumni 11 to the 7 of Phoenix. UJ boosted the game up and started to look for the perimeter shooting from their guards in this quarter. They went on a 7-2 strike in this quarter and forced the Phoenix coach to call in a break to break the momentum. Team Phoenix clearly relied on the inside play to get fouls and move to the line as the UJ machine remained stronger in this quarter. In the light of Lucky Luete and Alfred Mbulelo shooting from all sides of the court and finding the bottom of the net. At the end of this quarter, 25 to UJ and 22 to Phoenix. Phoenix would not let the opportunity to get to the finals just go away without a fight. Three-pointers and dunks kept the UJ squad on their toes in the third. Despite the effort from the Yellow Boys, Team Phoenix remained points down under at the buzzer. Score at the end of the third, UJ 44 to 41 of Phoenix. Lots of pressure for UJ starting this last quarter as Team Phoenix gave everything they had to beat the alumni team who recently made wonders in the Gauteng basketball scene. They switched their defense into men to press the ball holder. The key for UJ is Lucky Luete, who scored 5 points in a row and managed to bring the Phoenix to foul trouble. Team Phoenix didn't give up the challenge until the last minute, scoring crucial three-pointers, but this will not stop UJ to remain calm and win the very disputed finals on the free throw line. Final score for the game, UJ 64 to the 61 from Phoenix. It is time to introduce today's in-studio guest, none other than a national lottery representative in studio with me today. His name is not Sershan, no, we're talking about Sershan, Mr. Naidoo, who will be telling you about some amazing opportunities and how you can apply for funding and more. Sershan, welcome to the show, sir.
Very much.
How are you?
Very
Looking
good,
nice
thank
in the
you.
blue.
Thank
All
you.
right then. Now while you're here, let's find out what Mr. Sershan is all about.
i-National Lotteries Board ne-National Lottery Distribution Trust Fund bagcina isembiso sabo sokuthi-ke banikeze ama-non-profit organizations ala eMzansi Afrika ithuba lokuthi ba-apply ukuze bazothola i-sponsorships. Kanti-ke ukuthi i-sponsorship basithola kanjani kuzofanele ukuthi bachaze ukuthi kungani besifuna le-sponsorship sakhona. Kanti kuzosichazela ngabanzi ngalolu daba uSershan Naidoo.
Now, tell us about this big opportunity and why it exists.
Well, it's an opportunity that began in 2000 where we started funding organizations involved in sport, arts and culture and charities. And the call that's going out now is to address young sports people who want to improve in their particular sports. It's anybody involved in sport, whether it's from development level right up to international participation.
Now, what are the requirements for funding?
You've got to be a non-profit organization. You've got to be registered or affiliated with a sports body. You've got to have a constitution to say that you're involved in the sporting arena. You've got to have financial statements, and you've got to have a business plan and a budget. You've got to know what you want to do and how you want to do it.
What type of NGOs can apply for funding?
Well, we're looking at sports bodies, we're looking at schools, we're looking at clubs, we're looking at regional organizations, provincial, national, right up to SASCOC for the Olympic Games or the Paralympic Games that are on right now.
Sershan, we spoke about those who meet the requirements. Now, what about those who don't meet the requirements?
It's always a challenge because we have many of our organizations, those that we want to focus, those in outlying areas that don't meet the requirements. And what we've done to accommodate them is to allow for them to apply with more established organizations.
Now, if you're sitting at home and thinking like, oh, I want to ask the lottery for R1 million or 2 million rand, how much amounts can people apply for?
It has to be realistic. You know, you've got to know what you want to do and how you're going to do it. The people that look at the applications have a good idea as to the sporting arena and know what the different aspects of sport cost.
So Sershan, how do I know when to apply, and is there a tender process that one goes through?
Well, we make a public call for applications. It's published in the national media, in regional newspapers, on regional radio stations, and also on our website.
What has the NLDTF done for basketball in South Africa?
Well, the National Lotteries Board has funded Basketball South Africa as the national federation over the years to the tune of slightly over 30 million rands.
So there you have it. Make sure you apply right now because there's absolutely no reason why you can't get money for your tournaments in your city. Keep it locked. This is the People Show right here on SABC 1, and I'm chilling with Mr. Lotto Bills himself, Sershan Naidoo. Welcome back to the People Show right here on the home of basketball, SABC 1, and with me is the spokesperson from the National Lottery, Sershan Naidoo. Now, Sershan, before the ad break, we spoke about the requirements and everything else. Now, is there a deadline that should be met by the people watching us right now?
Yes, we have our applications open at the moment, and the closing date is the 2nd of November.
What are the fruits that the National Lottery has seen from sport in South Africa?
We're seeing a lot of development. We're seeing a lot of people having opportunities that they didn't have before.
How can we at home get in touch with you, Sershan?
Well, through our website, which is www.nlb.org.za, or via our information call center, which is 086 00 65 383.
All right then, I want to know, how's your basketball knowledge?
Well, pretty good, I hope.
All right, so you're going to give me 6 plus a bonus? All right, then keep it locked. My Zesu's coming up with the questions. It's the 24-second shot clock right here on the People Show, SABC 1.
It's 24 seconds, Yabi. 3, 2, 1. Mr. Naidoo, in basketball, how many seconds does the offense get before they can attempt a shot?
You're giving me 24 seconds. I'm going to stick with that, 24 seconds.
And then, how many points is a free throw?
1.
Ooh. Name 4 violations in basketball.
A double dribble, carrying, traveling or running around, and charge.
Okwamanje-ke into sizoyenza sizohamba-ke siyobona i-player profile yethu yaleli viki. Check it out.
My name is Sarah. My surname is Pila. I am 19 years old. I am from the University of Technology and I'm from Pretoria. My favorite food is mince and spaghetti. is Shamik. My shoe size is size 7. My hair is blonde because I wanted to try out a new style. My toughest opponent is Rafik from the stage. He's currently in the stage right now. Being part of the Basketball Without Borders camp is a great experience for me because it's my first time and I've learned a lot of basics from professionals from the States. My dream for other girls in South Africa is to keep the basketball development in South Africa so that they can get bursaries from high school and then university-wise.
You've seen it in our local games. Now here is your opportunity to learn a move or two.
Hi South Africa, this is Coach Mandel of the UJ Galaxy. The move we're going to be showing is a shooting form. Okay, so we're going to start first with flat feet, then we're going to go to the heel raises, and we're going to go where you incorporate all the joints. So we start from the athletic position and how we elevate up. And then we're going to do the normal one, which is the jump shot. We want to build up momentum here, all the way up. Okay, so when movement is here, so from the first step where we just only concentrate only on the upper body, the shooting action. Okay, so just demonstrate that one. So the next one is gonna be the heel raises, which is the second phase of incorporating everything. And the third phase, we're now incorporating, we're now going in shooting, like we're shooting a set shot in the free throw. Okay? Again, mechanics, now we're going to incorporate all the joints. From the ankles, knees, hip, all the way up in the shooting action. Okay? The jump shot. Now we're going up, we went up, we went into a shot. That was a move of the week. Remember to keep practicing. We will see you soon on the Bball Show.
It is that time again to check out who's making a difference in their community and around South Africa in the game of basketball. Here is Growing the Game. Namhlanje sila Western Cape Sports School, and with me I got Usisanda from the Western Cape Sports School. Sisi, welcome to the show, and tell us about your role at the school and what you do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm Sershan, as you said now. I work in the sports office. I do everything. I arrange everything that's to do with sports, the gear, transport, leagues, you know, everything that's to do with sport.
Just Sisi, criteria. What criteria do you use to get kids into the school?
Okay, in our school, because it's a high performance school, so we take kids that are currently playing sports, and the first preference is kids that are in the provincial team.
And then I happened to sneak in the office here, and I saw disciplined box. How is the discipline at the school?
Oh well, it's not difficult, but remember our kids where they're from, because this is a residential school. So our kids where they're from, they need to use to the rules, and our training is very intense for them because they train every day from 3 till 6. They've got classes in the morning from 8 up to 2. Then from there they've got from 3 till 6 they've got training.
So Sisanda, I'm Mzansi and I'm from the Western Cape, and Mtanam is good in sport. How do I let you know that my child has potential in playing sport and doing well at school?
Okay, what you can do is to phone the school, because we've got forms, but our forms not application forms like other schools. We call them referral forms, because most of them have to be filled in by the child's coach, where we ask for the technical skills, the physics and everything. So it's called a referral form, and then once you fill in that form, the coach fills in the form, you bring it back to us, and then they're going to be shortlisted by the technical team of that particular program.
With me right now is the coach of basketball, Western Cape Sports School, Coach Mzansi. Now, Coach, how do you manage? How do you do this? How do you do nationally?
I mean, basketball is my job.
Yeah.
The school is a resident school. Kids who've got potential in terms of basketball-wise. I would say it's a successful program because our target is to take kids from the so-called disadvantaged areas and actually put them in the program in this experience another way of life.
We are the Western Cape Sports School and you are watching the Bball Show.
Nikhumbuleke ukuthi ningakhohlwa ukuthi nisithumele lawo ama-applications kwi-National Lottery Board kanti siyazi ukuthi i-deadline yama-applications i-2 ka-December 2012, so start sending those applications through. Oh, hayi ke kunjalo ke sibonga kakhulu ukuthi belinathi ke namhlanje ke sisho ngempela ukuthi sibe sikhona ngeviki elizayo ngo1:30 la kuMzansi Fo Sho sikuphathele ezinye ezinohlonze zebasketball ma ukuthi khona izinto ezenzakalayo ekasi lakho noma mhlawumbe esikoleni sakho sicela ukuthi nisithumeleke ama clips enu ngoba mgenzeke ukuthi singeze sizonibungaza okahadebeka umntwana ngithi we are here bakuthi ufuna ukwazi ngabanzi izinto ezenzakala la kwi-Bball Show ningasilandela ke i-Twitter account yami ithi zesuliwe hadebe no more Ian.
From the other one to the other one, on to the next one. You know what it is, SABC1, it has been real. And thank you so much for all those clips that you are sending to us right now. Remember to go to the Bball Show page on Facebook, like it, upload your clips, your photos, and we might just show them right here on the show at the Bball Show. That's us on the Twitter page. Me, I am the cutest kid, Slim. Until next week, catch us again right here, same time, same place, the Bball Show, home of basketball. Z, tell them what to do. Roll the clips.